going to be on that motor. All right, so here's the equations for the 11-1 practice sheet. You're to do numbers 1 through 5. You're also complete the other side. Now on the other side, if you look at what it says in problem number 1 above, calculate the number of moles. So here's what we're going to do. So we have in the one above, calculate the number of moles it doesn't say there, but it's applying the number of moles of NH3. Okay, starting with 3.2 grams of N2. What we see in this question, is that we're not starting at moles of A, but we're starting at mass of A. It wants me to find the moles of A, and then convert to moles of B. All right, that's on this worksheet here. So the first part is calculate the number of moles of 3.2 grams of N2. And then go ahead and convert that to moles. So it's a step-by-step process. A and B is a step-by-step process, and lead you into what we're doing next. And so step A is to convert from mass of A to moles of A. And in that step, what do? We divide by the mass. And then in the second step, to go from moles of A to moles of B, what do? Mole ratio. So in essence, what we're doing right now is we're going to add the last test, converting from grams of a substance to moles of that substance, and then add to this chapter with the mole ratio. So what we're doing here is a mass A to mole B problem. Now how do I know that? Okay, it tells me that I start with, so I highlight that, my given information is mass A. What is it that I want to go to? I want to go to what? Moles of not A, substance A, I just gave it A, we would say substance 1, moles of 1, okay? But the mass of the substance we started with is not the same substance as the moles that we want. So we label it moles of B. So I label this on SOL as a mass A and moles B problem. And I know there's 2 simple steps. First of all, I have to get to the counting C of chemistry. And so now on your worksheet, in A part, we're going to take 3.2 grams of N2. We're going to convert it to moles of N2. The way we do that, step number 1, divide by the mass of that substance. So 1 mole of N2 would be over 2 times 14, 28 grams. Okay? So we get 3.2 divided by 28. Well, why is it not working? Anybody got your calculator handy? 3.2 divided by 28 if you get it. 0.114. All right, so that is part A there. Part A. Now part B is to calculate the moles of NH3. So now I'm going to take that number and now it's my mole ratio step. I want to go to NH3. So the recipe, you got to know our equation. Our equation is, remember, N2 plus 3H2 gives me 2NH3. So my recipe calls for, stay with me here, I want to go to moles of NH3. This is what we've been doing here. The recipe calls for 2 moles of NH3. And the substance I started with by converting the moles was N2, so we go to the bottom. And there's 1 mole N2 in the bottom. So what we have then is we would calculate or predict 0.228 moles of NH3. So this video will be, go ahead, this video will be on the internet.